Heartbeat.
Welcome everyone to the best point guard build for PROAM and Rec. This build is very strong and I'll go into further depth as to why I chose it, but let's get it. So first off, just fill this out quickly. Obviously you want to be point guard. Handedness is whatever you prefer. I use right. And let's go. So for pie chart, you are going to use the play sharp pie chart, which is this one right here. Speed over anything else. You don't need strength. As a point guard, at least for Rec and Pro-Am. We're going to max these. You'll have 4 finishing badges. Max the 3-point, max the mid-range, max free throw, and post-fade you want to go just till you get 21. So 78 post-fade. Pass accuracy, you max that. Ball handle, you max that. Now we'll go to perimeter defense. You want to max that. Lateral quickness, max that. Steal, max that. Defensive rebound. So this is where a lot of people actually forget to upgrade. Defensive rebound is actually gives you a lot of defensive badges. So you'll see we have 1 right now, and then once we max this, we go to 7, which is obviously a lot better than 1. And the rest we'll put into post move. So you'll have a 52 post move. That's just so you can get that extra playmaking badge. You are able to fiddle this around a bit. You want to roughly keep shooting and playmaking around 20, no less than 18 on either of them, because you are trying to shoot and you are trying to playmake. But yeah, so you're mainly trying to play perimeter defense as a point guard in Rec and Pro-Am. You're just trying to make them miss that shot. You don't really have to worry too much about interior defense. That's what your big man's for, and your lock or your rim protectors are for. So yeah, that's the reasoning for this. Now, body shape doesn't really matter. I use defined. Now, height. Okay, so everybody's going for 6'5", sometimes 6'4". I like 6'3" because with a 99, you're able to get super quick speed. I believe you can get a 99 acceleration and a 98 or 97 speed. And then with Gatorade, you're able to max both out, basically. But yeah. So you want to choose 172 weight just right before you lose that piece of acceleration. And wingspan, I chose to be minimum because I want to shoot as consistently as possible. You can choose whatever you like, but wingspan, I chose this. I believe if you go a little up, you'll become a playmaking shot creator. But yeah, I keep it on the minimum. Now for takeover, my opinion, I have 2 builds currently. Playmaker takeover, I can tell you from experience, is useless. Spot up shooter is nerfed a lot, and slasher, well, you don't really need a slash, so shot creating is definitely the way to go. And there you go, you have an offensive threat. Now I'll show you guys the badges I personally go for to help me shoot as consistently as possible, play make as consistently as possible, and even finish as consistently as possible. Now we'll go finishing first. I pretty much just I like acrobatic layups. I like to do Euros. I like to do reverse layups. So this is what I go for. I go for gold, acrobat, and contact finisher, just in case you make a little contact. Hopefully you can finish it. So we're going to go shooting next. Now, quick draw is a must. Range extender is a must. And hot zone hunter is very overpowered and overlooked usually. Green machine is very strong as well, but I'm going to go for Deadeye first. Now, you are still going to be able to fade. It's completely up to you if you'd like to go gold, green machine, and silver difficult. But I think this is definitely more the way to go, especially with how stamina works in this game. You want to get tireless shooter, at least bronze or silver, just to finish those shots, just in case you need to. Green machine, insanely good badge, and the rest are self-explanatory. Deadeye, overpowered. Now, playmaking. Now, the way our team's offense is working this year is one of my teammates is running Hall of Fame floor general for me. So that makes me more of an offensive threat, and that also opens up more badges for me to get. Did not mean to upgrade downhill. Max Dimer, you want that, obviously. Handles for days, max that. Max quick first step. Now, unpluckable. It was pretty bad at first, but Mike Wang made an update. So you want a silver, maybe gold. Hall of Fame, kind of unnecessary as long as you're doing safe dribbles, but gold or silver is completely up to you. Now, stop and go. You at least want this bronze. This is a completely overlooked badge. Creates a lot of good animations for your ball handling whenever you're doing those like quick step backs and you need to stop and then go. Helps a lot with your speed boosting as well. Needle threader, you need that, and tight handles. No need for ankle breaker. Tight handles is the way to go. It'll help you create that space a lot easier. Ankle breaker this year is kind of useless. It's just for stunning opponents and while breaking their ankles. Tight handle is definitely the way to go. Now, last but not least, defense/rebounding. As a perimeter defender, you're going to need gold intimidator. I'd recommend silver pogo stick and silver clamps. You want to be able to jump through those screens, get a contest, and hopefully make them miss. Clamps to stay in front of your defender. Now, if you think you have good defense already and you're able to do able to stay in front of your defender, I'd recommend switching to pick dodger instead. Help you get around those screens a lot easier, especially with how overpowered brick wall is. Now, yeah, that's it. That's the build. Best shot, I'd say, in here is Zach Levine. Zach Levine's a great jumper, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I promise if you put the work in with this build, get its badges up, you will do well, guaranteed, with this build in Rec or Pro-Am, even comp games. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.